In this video, we're going to use Minitab to create a bar chart, and we're going to do this homework problem as an example. So first what I need to do is I need to copy and paste my data into Minitab. So click on the two blue boxes, copy to clipboard, and then Control-C on my keyboard. Now for this data, notice that I do have a header row, which is a row that contains labels for the columns, the grade level column and the number of students column. So because I have a header row, when I paste my data into Minitab, I'm going to click into this top gray row and I'm going to paste my data there. That's going to put the headers into that row, and then my data is going to start in row 1. So now I have my data pasted into Minitab. What I need to decide is whether I have raw data or whether I have summarized data. Raw data would be a list of every single person's response to this survey. So for example, it would be a column that contains the words junior, senior, junior, sophomore, what everyone had for their grade level. That would be raw data. This is summarized data. So instead I have the total number of students who fall into each category. So what I'm going to do to make my bar graph is I'm going to select graph, and then I'm going to go down to bar chart. Now I need to choose summarize data in a table because I have summarized data. If I had raw data, I would choose counts of unique values. That's what you're going to use when you do the data analysis assignment. But for this problem, I'm using summarized data in a table. So click on that, and then I'm going to select simple and click OK. Now in these boxes, what I'm going to put in the Y variable box is going to be the column that contains the numbers or the heights of each bar. And so that's going to be the number of students. So click on that to select it, and then click select to put it in the box. For categorical variable, I'm going to select the column that contains the labels that I want on each bar. So in this case, the labels that I want on the bars is going to be the grade level. So I'm going to select grade level, click select, and then put it in the box. Now I'm going to click on options, and one option that I want to select is the data labels option. So I want to check that box. What that's going to do is it's going to put the number in each bar above the bar. And in this problem, that's not really that useful because I have the numbers in the table. But when you're doing the data analysis assignment, or if you have raw data, then you're going to want to use this to give you the total number in that column. Otherwise, you would have to kind of just go through the column and count them yourself. And obviously, if I have numbers in the thousands, that's going to take me a really long time. So the data labels are useful. So here's my bar chart. If I want to copy and paste this, I would use this drop-down arrow to copy graph. In this case, I'm just going to use the graph to select the correct bar graph in my homework problem. So looking at this, I can see that it is freshman is the highest bar, and then it decreases as you get to the older grades. So I'm going to use that to select the correct graph, which in this case is going to be graph D. So that's how you make a bar chart or bar graph in Minitab.